Have you ever wondered what the best cars to use in the tournaments are in Pixel Car Racer? Are you losing your tournaments? Do you know why? Or maybe you're just watching this video because you're bored. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to a brand new video. Thank you very much for checking out the channel. In today's video, like the thumbnail and the title says, I'll be counting down 4 of the fastest, or not the best tournament cars to use in Pixel Car Racer. Just a quick disclaimer, these are not the fastest cars in the game. Your opponent will scale towards your car's speed or your acceleration in the tournament. So if you have the fastest car in the game, then your opponent will also be one of the fastest cars in the game, even though you can't build a tune like your opponent's car, if that makes sense. So this video will be the best cars to use in the tournament. Near enough guaranteeing you the win almost every single time. There was also a secret tune in the video somewhere. I'm not going to tell you where, so make sure to watch to the end to make sure you you see it, and then yeah, you get the idea. So let's start off with today's video. So we have 4 cars here today. We have the R35 Nismo, the Audi R8, the Dodge Charger Hellcat, also the SRT Hellcat, and the BMW M5. So how we're going to do this is I've already performance upgraded everything. I'm going to run through the upgrades. I'm going to spruce up the car a little bit to my own liking, and then I will show you the tune and a bit of example on what the cars will do. So let's get the fastest one out of the way first. Well, not the fastest car, but the fastest one to do real quick, because it's already pre-built, is my R35 Nismo, or just the R35 Nismo in general. Pay attention to the livery. It's sending you a message. The upgrade parts are as follows. So we got the stock engine. We got the Demon 250 shot of NOS. We got the Ready T60D Diamond Turbo. The brakes, throw whatever ones you want because they don't actually do nothing. For the tires, anything with grip 360, and these can be the Avon Dragsters, these can be the Nitro Slicks Large, anything like that. You can go 350s, but you will be like just a tad slower, not like a crazy amount, but just ever so slightly. You want the VX bags, and make sure to set your ride height to negative 4.5 inches. The intake, I went for the VX open intake. The ECU is the SF Type R VX Flux. The pistons, the VX Concept X. The PXR Black intercooler. And I went for the short pipe 22 karat gold hood. However, you can go for the max power carbon, but it's got 10 more weight, so I don't know if that is going to make you ever so slightly slower. So I'm not going to be able to spruce up this car because I've already done it. It's my main tournament car that I use. It is the one that I've always used. This is the tune for the GTR as well. I've realised I forgot to show that until later in the video, so this is just a cut from the video to show you now. So pause the screenshot if you want to use the video. Okay, so not the video, the tune. Okay, thank you. So yeah, I'm going to give you a quick rundown on the tournaments. I'm not going to go into too much detail on how to do the tournaments. However, if you do want a video on that, then make sure to go check out my new to God Pixel Car Racer Guide video. The card will be in the corner now. So most of these cars are rear wheel drive, so you won't have to heat up the tyres. I did mess up that noise a little bit, but that's okay. However, we did still win with not a great time, but still, we beat the AI. And what makes a lot of these cars on this list so good is the fact that they are all-wheel drive, meaning they can launch a lot faster than rear-wheel drive cars can. As well as most of these cars do have very short short gears to make them accelerate a bit quicker. These are not top-end tunes, these are not top-speed tunes, these are purely quarter-mile drag tunes. Okay guys, so now we are in the finals with the R35 GTR, and we're actually up against an R33 GTR. As you can see, for the past 2 races, we've had absolutely no trouble at all. With this tune, just bear in mind that the first to third is very quick shifting. It will you almost have to spam it a couple of times. But it does take a little bit of time to get used to, but I can promise you this is one of, if not my favourite tournament car to use to get a load of money in Pixel Car Racer. Just going to interrupt the video here to let you guys know that I do now have a Discord server that all of you can come and join. I will leave a link for it in the description below, but we have a range of channels ranging from Pixel Car Racer to, oh, I just hit my mic, to CarX Drift Racing, to Forza, to Need for Speed, Assetto Corsa, Gran Turismo, and all of the other games that you could ever want about cars. So if you are interested, please go down in the description, and the link will be there for you guys. And yeah, that's the announcement over. Thank you very much. Back to the video. Moving on to the second car in this list, which I forgot to add, is in no particular order. This is not in like slowest to fastest. It's just, you know, no order. But second up is the Audi R8. So we have a crate. We got an LSX. Very, very, very nice. Hell yeah. So the parts for this car is, again, stock engine. I think, yeah, pretty much all of these cars on this list are stock engine. So the performance parts: Demon 250 shot of NOS, the Ready T60D Diamond Turbo, any brakes that you want, 360 grip tyres, so Avon Dragsters or like Naito Slicks Large, the VX bags. Make sure to set your ride height to -4.5. I know I say it in every video, but I just want to make sure that you guys understand and don't make the same mistakes I did. For the intake, the VX open intake, ECU, SF Type R flux, VX Concept X pistons, the intercoolers PXR black, and the max power carbon for the exhaust. However, you can go for the VX Gold Cat or the short pipe 24 karat gold hood exit exhaust. I ran out of breath there. So with that, that is the tune done, and this is the tune for the Audi R8 that you're going to want to use. Screenshot or pause the video now if you want to use it, and I will be right back. I'm going to time lapse this or speed up the video, not to bore you with all the customization. Okay guys, so there you go. So that was a very, very quick customization. Not the greatest car, greatest looking car, but I think it does look pretty damn nice. And so with that out of the way, let's go and jump into a tournament. Now from this point on, all the cars on this list, I have not driven before. I'm experiencing this for the first time. I've done my research. I have done lookups on different tunes. I've looked up some of the best cars to use. I've done everything like that, so I am experiencing this with you guys in real time. Okay, so first second is very very quick, almost immediately. However, we did decimate that the opponent. Alright guys, so now we're in the finals. And look at that, absolutely walking away from that Audi RS7. Easy damn peasy. There we go guys, as you can see we've just won the tournament. That was the first time I've ever driven that tune, or the Audi R8. So therefore, that is a pretty damn good car to use in tournaments. It's all-wheel drive as well, so you can launch quite quickly. As long as you get the shifts right, you should not have a problem. Okay, next up on the list is the Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat. This absolute monster. So, from what I'm aware, this car is the highest horsepower car in the game. Let's just test that real quick. 3,528. I could be wrong. So if your car does have more, then please do let me know in the comments down below. But 3,528 is one of, if not the highest that I have seen. However, it's not the fastest car in the game. It's just a really, really good car to use in tournaments. So the performance parts, like any other: Demon 250 shot of NOS, Ready T60D Diamond Turbo. Any brakes you want, the 360 grips on tyres. I'm using the Naito Slicks Large. VX bags, set your ride height to -4.5 inches. The VX open intake for the intake. The ECU, again, SF Type R Flux, VX Concept X pistons. In fact, you guys sort of know everything by now. It's literally just maxing out every part in the game. On this one, I do have the VX Gold capped though. Okay, and now that is the performance out of the way, let me just go and spruce this car up. Okay guys, there we go. That is the Charger fully built. I actually quite like this. That doesn't look too shabby indeed. The tune that you're going to want to use is on the screen now. Pause the screenshot if you want to use it. I'll give you a couple of seconds to do so. And let's jump into the tournaments. Once again, this is the first time driving this car. Now this is the only car on the list that is rear wheel drive, so you can heat up your rear tyres. As you can see, oh, I missed a shift. As you can see, it is very, very damn quick. And even with that, that really, really sloppy run, the Charger's just too damn fast. Right, now in the finals now, we're up against a BMW M4, I believe that is. There we go, absolutely destroyed. Crossing the line with a time of 6.2 seconds. Now, don't get me wrong, there are tunes that can do the quarter mile faster, but like I said, your opponent in the drag races will always... Am I right in that? Yeah, your opponent will always use the exact same tune as you. Now, what if I told you that you can win any tournament in any car with a horrendous time of around 9.277 seconds. Doesn't matter what tournament you're in. It can be the Light Cup, the Semi-Pro, or the Pro League Cup. No matter what league you do, you will always win with this tune. And we're using the R8 again. It can work on any car. Any car can use this tune. However, I'm just using the R8 as a demonstration car. And it's such a funky tune. It's fantastic. I love it so much. So, this is second gear. The AI passes us, but then we pass it. And then we finish. Look, the AI is just it was barely halfway across the line when we halfway through the track when we finished. We've got a worse time in 9.7 seconds. Just to prove to you once again, we are now in the finals against an Evo 9. So we immediately shift up to second. And the AI doesn't even pass us on this. You can see there the AI actually slowed down. I will replay that clip. So you can see the AI takes off quite quickly. Well, not as quick as us, but then around the halfway mark, it just sort of stops. Not dead stop, but it just sort of slows down very, very quickly, and it does not speed up again. That is because every single drag race that you do in might be just... I can't talk. It might just be in tournaments, it might be in free run as well. I'm not actually sure on that, but in tournaments, I can guarantee you, your opponent will always use the exact same tuning setup that you have on your car. So if all your gears are maxed out, so like 4.0, their car is going to be all 4.0. So just a quick demonstration again. If I use my R35 Nismo, and this is my tuning setup on the Nismo, whatever opponent I face in the tournament drag races, the opponent will have this exact tuning setup. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, please let me know in the comments below. But you may be wondering, Zombie, how is that car winning doing like, what, barely 150 miles an hour? Well, this is the best bit. This is the tune that you're going to want to use. Max out everything except from second gear. I put second gear at 0.70 and everything else on like 4, and then your final drive on 5. This will trick the AI into like staying in second gear, I believe. And then once... this is really difficult to explain. And how this tune actually works is the smaller the number the longer the gear, right? So have everything on like the highest you can get, whether it be 4 and then the final drop being 5, but your second gear will be 0.7. So this will trick the AI into basically never ever shifting up out of second. So you'll start off very slow, or sorry, very quick, sorry, because the higher the number, the quicker the gear, and then you'll be into second. It'll be such a long gear that the AI will just sort of very much dawdle once it gets into second gear. If that makes sense. If it doesn't, let me know in the comments down below, and I will try and explain it a lot better. So that is the quote-unquote glitched tune. If you guys want to go and use that, that is 100% guaranteed to win you the race. It's not most of the time, it's not some of the time, it's not 50% of the time. It is 100% of the time you will win if you use that tune. Alright, I promise you that now. So, going into the last car on this list, we have the BMW M5. So, just a quick brief over. Demon 250 shot of NOS, T60D Diamond Turbo, any brakes you want, 360 grip tyres, VX bags, negative 4.5 inches, VX open intake, you know, the max ECU, the max pistons, max intercooler, and then I put the max power carbon exhaust on. Don't get me wrong, you can put the gold ones on if you want. This is the tune that you're going to want for the M5. Now, just remember the tune that I just showed on the glitch one, it can work on any car. So if you want to use that on the M5 or the Nismo or the Hellcat, feel free to. But for this tune, this is what you're going to want to run your setup on. Now, if you give me 2 seconds, I'm going to make this car look actually decent, and we're going to get straight into the tournament. Okay, there we go, guys. That is the my take on the BMW M5. It's a little bit different. I never normally sort of put that sort of spoiler on a longer car, but I think that looks pretty damn nice indeed. So with that, let's go and jump straight into the tournaments and show you guys what this car can do. Okay, so first up we are against an Evo 6. Look at that, absolutely destroyed. I will say, these times aren't going to be the best because I'm not used to them. This is the first time I'm driving each and every one of these cars, except from the R35 Nismo. So I'm not going to be able to get the best times on there. If I keep on driving the car for like a few days, I will be able to get better and better times. So will you guys as well. But this is purely just for the video. And then I'm not going to lie, I'm probably going to sell most of these cars because I'm going to use my R35. But into the semi-finals now, we are against another Evo 6. I keep double shifting up to second when I don't need to immediately. However, we do absolutely send that Evo 6 to Gapistan. And what is it with the Evo 6s? We've had an Evo 6 on every single race in this tournament. Sorry to tell you guys, but the Evo 6 is not the meta. You should try using the BMW M5. Maybe you get better results. And then a 6.3 to finish it off. I keep shifting straight into second when I don't need to, so you can get a lot better times for that. You can get a lot better times of all the cars as long as you drive them right. So take your time, learn the car's tunes, maybe do some in free run as well, or go into like the cruise and just sort of practice your launches and stuff like that. However, that is going to wrap it up for today's video, guys. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, as if you want to see more content like this, yeah, let me know in the comments down below what other kind of videos you want to see, whether it be tips and tricks, top 5 cars for like top speed, Togue, and Toge, and that sort of stuff. I'm really messing up my words right now. I'm screwing up this outro very badly. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta-da.
I just need a moment to give a little more, to feel a little more before I open my eyes. one's chosen to give a little more.